Good morning everyone, how are we this morning? I hope you're really well and that you are coming to join me to do some Pilates. So hopefully you will be with me live, or you can be catching up later in the day or the week, whenever you fancy it. So let's get started. Let's wake ourselves up together. So you don't need anything, you just need your mat and yourself, and relax those shoulders, head lovely and still on top of the shoulders, shoulders on top of the hips. So make sure you're not tilting your pelvis forward or back. So we're trying to keep ourselves nice and neutral throughout the class, whether we're standing or sitting, or lying. So middle toes in line with ankles, knees, hips and shoulders. Give your toes a little wiggle and just relax. Just let your arms just relax by your sides, just let them hang. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. So just bring them up, draw them back, and then take those shoulders down. So we're just going to start off by circling them round. So keep your head nice and still and just make some nice big shoulder rolls. Head stays lovely and still. And at the same time as doing this, I want you to start thinking about your tummy connection. So think about zipping up the pelvic floor, front and back, and then drawing your navel back to your spine. At the same time as circling through the shoulders. So as much as we can throughout the class, we concentrate on keeping that connection in the tummy. So drop those shoulders down now and just stretch from side to side. Try not to lean forward or back, and don't look over your shoulder, just stretch side to side, warming up the waist, lengthening, stretch it out, keep your head lifted. Good, keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Super, just take it nice and gently. Remember to work at your own level throughout the class. Now take your hands up onto your temples here. You're going to stretch over, don't lean forward or back, and then reach the arm up, come back to center and then back, other side. So stretch. Remember, keep the center strong. So keep those abdominals lifted all the time. So your mind is always on your tummy. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. One more time to each side. So pelvic floor muscles front and back. One more time. Stretch it up. Good. Now bring it back to center. Take both arms up. Reach them out to the side. Drop your shoulders. Lift your head nice and high. Keep your hips still and turn your upper body only to one side. Keep your shoulders down. Come slowly back to center, other side. Shoulders down. So this is where we always tend to lift our shoulders. Keep thinking about dropping them down. And again. Keep your pelvis lovely and still. One more time, and then we're going to add on some balance. So if you can, I'd like you to think about raising your right leg. Hold it there, and then slowly turn to the right. Doesn't matter if you wobble. Come back to center, and then release. This is easier if you do it straight down onto the floor rather than on the mat. Now lift the left leg and turn to the left. Keep your head lifted. Good, and slowly come back to center. Change sides, and lift. Drop your shoulders, and slowly turn. Keep that head lifted up to the ceiling. Good. Remember, if it's too tricky, you can just go onto your toe like this until you find your balance a bit easier. Slowly come back to center and release. Well done. Okay, we're going to just float one arm up and then slowly bring that arm down. And again, other side. Float the arm up. When you take your arm up, don't let your breastbone lift. So just, if you want to, just put your hand on your ribs just to make sure you're not letting them flare up. Just keep swapping sides. So this is what we need to concentrate in Pilates on, not letting the ribs flare up, keeping the breastbone lovely and soft. So it's about connecting through your mind and your tummy. Good. This time you're going to take your arm up and then hinge directly forward. Keep the connection on your tummy and then slowly come back up. Other side, lift the arm up and then hinge forward. Lovely and long and straight. Good. Only go down as far as it's comfortable for you. Lift and reach. So notice how your arm, when you put it up, stays up. You don't bring it down when you go down. It stays where it is. Good. Now let's try that with both arms. First of all, just the arms. Inhale, keep your breastbone soft, and then exhale. Good. Again, inhale, breastbone soft, and exhale. Now let's do it with the hinge forward. So lift, connect your tummy before you go, and then hinge forward, stretch. Slowly come back up and release. And again, breathe in, connect your tummy and hinge forward. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. Keep the connection on the tummy. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Lovely, well done. 1 more time. Breathe in and so you move on the out breath. Out through the mouth, in through the nose. Slowly come back up. Now I'm just going to stay at the side because we're going to go into, put your hands together, hinge forward, and then bend your knees. So you're adding a squat and then pull the arms back. So inhale, hands together, hinge and bend at the same time, and then pull back. And again. So bend and stretch. And again, breathe in. Keep everything lovely and strong. Deep breath in through the nose. Good. See if we can go a little bit deeper. Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes so they don't go in or out. Your knees stay in line. Good. 2 more. Nice and big. Breathe in. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Super. Well done. Now float the arms back up and reach your arms out to the sides. Take a big breath in at the top and now slowly start to roll yourself down. Taking your spine down slowly, bone by bone. Let your arms hang. Take a breath in and start to roll yourself back up. Take your time. Push into the feet. Float your arms all the way up over the head. Big stretch up. Open up the chest. And release. Well done. Let's go down onto the mat. So, lying down. Good morning, Kate. How are you? Hope you're well. So let's go down, lying down, feet flat on the floor. Chin to chest. Shoulders away from the ears. Middle toes in line with ankles, knees, hips and shoulders, arms down by your side. So remember, focus on the neutral spine, keeping everything nice and stable. Ribs are quiet, shoulders are down, pelvis is not tilted forward or back. So we're just going to start off taking the arms up over the head on the in-breath and then breathe out and bring your arms back down. So remember, as always, keep the breastbone quiet and soft, so don't let it flare up. Inhale, use the whole of the breath. So let's really concentrate on good form today. Inhale. Sometimes it's better to think about the quality of the movements and just take it back a step than to, so we sometimes lose our way, especially if I'm not there to continually remind you or see what you're doing. So take your arms down by your sides, and this time we're just going to let the right leg drop out to the side and then use your tummy to slowly bring that leg in. Chin to chest. Take it, the music's alright this morning, Kate. I've moved where I put the speaker. I'm not going to chance it anymore. So keep your hips nice and still. What happened was the speaker that I originally used started to play up, so I've changed the speaker up, but that's what's caused the problem. So now I'm just going to, I hope you can hear it a little bit. And again, so just let me know if you can. So use your tummy, close your eyes here. This is a really, really simple exercise, but it's so good for finding those deep abdominals. So really think about using your tummy to bring the leg in. Now we're going to take the arms over the head at the same time as taking the leg away. Ready? So take your arms away at the same time. and the leg goes out and everything comes back in together, chin to chest. Such a simple exercise, but so effective. So try and switch your leg muscles off and just use your tummy. Zip up the pelvic floor, keep everything lovely and smooth. Just really concentrate on your body. Good. Deep breaths. In through the nose as your arms go overhead, don't arch the back. Now let's do one more on each side. Slowly back to the last one. Super, well done. And release, well done. Bring your arms by your side and let's start to float one leg up to tabletop. Now, I probably say this all the time, but make sure you keep your leg at a right angle. So I don't want you to be always doing this without the right angle, because whatever you're learning, so I'm not able to see you, whatever you're learning, you'll stay with that. So I want you to make sure, have a little look, that you are keeping the right angle behind the knee. So this is correct, and this, sometimes people tend to do this. So they hold the right angle, then they just put the foot back down, and then they go back into a right angle and then put the foot down. But that's not as effective for the abdominals. So keep the right angle, keep it as you go down, and again. Arms stretched down by your sides. Keep the connection and keep your breastbone soft. So let's start to lift one leg and then the other. So one leg up, connect, and then lift the other leg. Put the first leg down and then the second. Breathe in, connect and lift, then the other. So just continue like this, keeping your mind on whether your back stays neutral. So really making sure you're not arching, and make sure you're not letting your tummy pop out when you lift that second leg. So you've got the deep connection in your tummy. Good, and again. Lovely. Now, if you feel confident that you're not going to arch, you can lift both legs up at the same time. So you breathe in, connect nice and deeply, and lift both arms up. Then put one leg down, and then the other. So breathe in, connect and lift. If you feel that you're going to come out of neutral, then please just stay one leg and then the other. So we'll do two more of these. So make sure you save your out breath for lifting both legs. So breathe in, connect, out breath. Hold it there. So your legs are up at tabletop. Imagine you're resting your heels on a coffee table. Take your arms up over your head on the in-breath. On the out-breath, make a snow angel. Then snow angel back up. And then bring the arms down in front of you. Stretch your fingertips right out. Inhale. Now, if your back requires a rest, put one leg back on the floor for each repetition. So each time you start a new one, swap the leg over. Good. Keep going. Breastbone soft. So keep swapping that leg, or you can keep both legs up. Stay long through the spine. Super, well done. Let's just do one more of these. Breathe in, breathe out. In and relax. Well done. Just bring your knees into your chest for a second. And then we're just going to go into some little toe taps. Arms by your side. Right angle behind the knee. We're going to tap the left leg down for 4. Left leg for 4. 3. 2. One more. Look at the right angle. Now change legs. And 4. Good. 3. Well done. Keep the rest of the body lovely and still. Let's do 4s again. Stretch those arms down by your sides. Breathe in. Brilliant. Well done. One more time like this. Excellent. Change sides. Good. 2 more. Reaching away with the toe. Last one. And now we're going to go into 2s. And 1. And up. 2. Change sides. 1 and up. We're going to do 2s one more time. Remember, please rest if you need to. Have a little rest and then come back in when you're ready. So after this one, we're going into singles. Ready? And 1 and up. 2 and up. 3. Brilliant. Well done. Keep working. Keep your back so neutral. Rest if you need to. If you think your back is arching or you're struggling, just have a little rest. One more time. And relax. Well done. Bring your knees into your chest and bring your head up. Really good start for those abdominals. Hold that nice tight stretch. Bring your head right up and tuck yourself in. So we're just going to do one set of 4, one set of 2s and one set of singles. And with the singles we're going to add those arms. So watch the arms. Just taking the arms out like a flower and then bringing them back in. So let's go 4 on the left leg and 4 and 3. Keep your breastbone soft. 2. One more. Now change sides. 4 and 3. Keep the navel to spine connection. Change legs and don't hold your breath. Is your neck long so you can see your knees easily? Change legs. Now we go to singles. Let's bring the arms in. 4, 8 and 7. Keep the angle behind the knee. Good. 4 more. Breathe deep and wide. 3, 2, one more time. Well done, and relax. Pop the feet flat to the floor, arms to the side, and let's just rock the legs from side to side. Nice and smooth, nice and gently. Close your eyes and let's think about making a rainbow with our knees. So go all the way over from one side to the other. So think about your knees making the rainbow, and then think about your back, base of your spine, getting a gorgeous massage into the mat. Just relax. Now bring your legs into centre with a little space between the knees. Bring your hands forward. You're going to take your right arm to the floor and look at it on the way, and then bring it back. Now the left. Good. And again to the right. Take your time. Other side. Now what I'd like you to do is take your legs into the opposite direction of the hand and the head. So I'm looking right, my legs go left. Come back to centre. Other side. So I'm going to the left. My legs will go to the right. So your legs are always on their own. They're doing the opposite to what your upper body and your arm and your head are doing. Good. Keep going. Now that you've got that movement, start to think about the connection. So think about drawing your navel back to your spine. Keep the legs soft. Keep breathing. Now I'm going to take mine up a stage by lifting the legs up to tabletop. You don't have to do that. You can stay with that easier option, or you can join me now. It's just a little bit harder to control. I still want you to keep the space between the knees and the feet. Keep everything as it was. All I've done is pick my feet off the floor. Keep the right angle behind the knee if you can. Good. Now, if this is too much with the arms, you can do the legs with your arms on the floor like this. Make sure your head is going in the opposite direction. And you can sometimes go, when you go back a stage, you can get a little bit more out of the exercise. So if you're taking your arms back to the floor, you can then work a little bit deeper into the waist because you've got a bit more confidence, because you're balancing with your arms. Your arms are helping you keep the balance. Good. 2 more to each side. Stretch those arms away. Remember, that's just an option. You can keep the arms if you want to. Good. Last one. each side. Well done. And then let's bring ourselves back into centre and give ourselves a hug. So your waist should feel like it's really worked there. So we've woken up the waist. Let's bring the head and shoulders off the floor. Toes pointing forward. Stretch your fingertips away. I'd like you to keep your right leg really still and stretch your left leg away like this. For 8 and 8 and in 7. Think about everything else being absolutely still. And what I'd love it if you could just bring your head and shoulders up a tiny bit higher so you're engaging your tummy a little bit more. One more time. Now switch sides, and if you want to, you can put your hands behind your head to just give yourself a little bit of support. And if you really want to, you can put your head down as long as you keep your chin into your chest. 3 to go. Scoop your navel back to your spine. 2, 1 more. Let's go back to the first leg. Stretch and in. Stretch. Try and bring yourself up a little bit further. Lovely. Straighten your leg right away. 4 more. 3. Lovely. 2 more. Drop those shoulders. 1 more time. And switch. Last time. Stretch. And see how far you can reach your fingers down your mat. Good. 4 more. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more. Last time, we're going to go straight into a single leg stretch. Hold on to this leg and 1, 2, 1, 2. Lift. 1, 2, 1 and again. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep switching legs. Ready to go into singles and 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1 and doubles. Double. Lift a bit higher. Lift a bit higher. Ready for singles and 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1 and relax. Super. We have really woken those abdominals up. Stretch your arms up over your head. We'll leave your tummy for now. We're just going to turn ourselves over onto our sides. So lying down to begin with. Extend your arm up. Bend your underneath leg. And this straight leg at the top, I want you to make sure it doesn't go high. Not at the moment anyway. So I want you to keep the hip, ankle, knee in line with your shoulder. Underneath leg is bent. Your waist is peeled away from the floor, and this top leg is lovely and straight. So peel your tummy off the floor. Make sure this hip is on top of this hip so you're not twisted. Now bring the leg forward and then point your toe on the way back. Flex the foot and press the 2 and then point on the way back. Now think about where your head is. Make sure your head is right in the middle of your shoulders and you're looking directly forward. So sometimes when you do side lying, your head can get buried down here, or you can end up looking up like this. Try and look directly forward. Now concentrate on the straightness of this leg. Flex and sweep it back without moving your body. Flex, sweep it back. Good. Flex it and sweep it back. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again. Super, well done. Lovely. Flex it, point it, and again. Now, one more time, and then we're going to start cycling the leg. So you're going to bring the leg back, and then cycle it. Keep your upper body peeled away from the mat. Try and really think about making this position stable, and then think about making the cycling big. So when your leg is behind you, you stretch it out, then start to curl it in. And again. Good, well done. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make sure that knee's not coming up too high. So remember, you've still got that line from your shoulder, hip, knee and ankle. One more. Good. Now pop the legs together. So both legs are bent now. Still looking directly forward. Open the top leg and open, close. Brilliant. Well done. Now you should probably be feeling this already in the leg. I want you to try and make it not about the leg and more about your tummy. So try not to tense up that leg. Think about pushing up with the tummy. Well done. Now hold that leg up. We're going knee, toe, knee, toe. Good. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Hold the diamond shape. Straight and straight. Keep that pelvis lovely and still. Good. 4 more. 4 and 3. Are we breathing? 2. 1 more. Brilliant. Well done. And relax. Good job. Well done. Hold that there. Now, just as we are in this position, I'd like us to come up onto our elbow, and we're going to now bend that leg that we've just been working, and we're going to concentrate on that bottom leg. First of all, make sure your elbow's under your shoulder on this arm. This leg, flex the foot. We're taking it up and down for 8. Make sure you've got this nice strong position, so don't sink into your shoulder like this. Ready? Up, down, up. Straight leg and flexed foot. And breathe. Well done. Lift, lower, and lift, and lower. Good. Keep going and breathe in through the nose. Try and take that leg a little bit higher if you can. Again. Up and down. Up and down. Well done. Stay there. Now we're going to take the leg out and in. Out and in. And again. Try and stabilise your body. So you're just taking it out and straight back in. Try not to let your body move. Good. Use a little bit of hand if you need to for balance. Deep breaths. How we doing? Keep it going. Super. Last 2. Last 1. And relax. Good. So from here, we are going to push ourselves up. Hand under the shoulder. From here, we're going to come up into our star. So legs are bent together, and you're going to push yourself up to a star, and then back down. Ready to do 8. We go. Stretch, and in, and again. Stretch, and in. Make sure your hand is under your shoulder. Brilliant, well done. 4 more. And up. Try and really straighten that leg. 1 more time, and then hold it up. Lift this leg up and down. 8, 7. Brilliant, well done. Keep breathing. 4 more. Stretch the arm up. 4 and 3. Well done, everybody. Last 1. Hold that leg up. Curl your heel in. And 8 and away. 7. Keep the waist up off the mat. 4 more and 4. Super. 3, 2. Last 1. Stretch the leg away. Reach the arm over. Hold it there for that lovely stretch. Now lift your hips upwards. Stretch. And relax. Good. So let's give ourselves a little treat. Let's go into the mermaid. So sitting with your legs like this, 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. If it's really uncomfortable, please just put your legs where they're comfortable. Arms out to the side. So this gets much easier, and it feels such a lovely stretch the more you do it. and stretch over to the side. So again, think about staying in line with your shoulders and hips. So nothing comes forward and nothing goes back. It's all lateral. Stretch it over. Now just put a little bit more stretch in each of these. Stretch it over. Other side, stretch it over. And again, try and relax through the body and push your legs into the floor. Now hold it on this side, which is the easy side, and don't drop into your shoulder. Stretch. Hold and breathe. Slowly bring yourself up to the tight side. Push your legs into the floor and stretch. Now let's hold on to the wrist with the other hand and ease it. Just ease it over. So it's just helping the stretch along the way. Push those legs into the floor. Deep breaths. Well done. Come back to center and let's turn our body all the way to the back of the room. Straight arms on the mat. Press your hands into the floor. So feel the twist in the waist. Keep pushing away. See if you can go a little bit further behind you. Don't hold your breath. Well done. Slowly return back to center. Switch sides. So let's go down onto the back side. Let's go into our first exercise. So we're down, underneath leg bent, top leg straight, shoulders away from the ears. Remember, you can go all the way down into lying if you want to. It's up to you. Choose your level, choose your position. So top leg straight, nice straight line. We're going forward. And 1, 2, point your toe back. So the idea is to keep you nice and stable. As this leg is moving, your core muscles are keeping the rest of your body nice and still. Remember, looking directly forward. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So we flex on the way forward, we point on the way back. Flex on the way forward, point and sweep it back. So just check that your underneath leg is bent and it's nice and forward, the underneath leg. That's helping you balance. So if you wanted more of a challenge, you could straighten that bottom leg a bit more. If you need more balance, then use your hand to help. Absolutely fine. Breathe, sweep the leg back, flex on the way forward, point on the way back. At the same time, think about scooping your tummy muscles away from the mat. So you've got that little space between the waist and you. Now let's start cycling. Start the cycle. Remember, take the leg all the way back and bend it before it comes forward. So in a class situation, this is where I would see people trying to lift the legs higher like this. Try and keep your hip in line with your ankle. So think about a train. Stay in that nice straight line where the train tracks through the ankle, knee, hip and shoulder. Sweep it round now. Lovely and big. Nice big breaths. Good. Couple more big ones. Be really purposeful with your movements. 2 more. Keep drawing your tummy muscles away from the floor. And release. Well done. Onto your knees. We're opening and closing. And remember, this is where you will feel those glutes working. Remember to try and switch the lead muscles into your tummy. And breathe. Good, well done. Lift that top leg. This doesn't go too high. Now hold it up. Knee and knee, toe, knee, toe. Lovely. Knee, toe, and again. Now hold the leg up and straight toe, straight. Look how your thigh top thigh stays still. You just straighten and extend. Straighten, 4, 3, 2, one more. And rest that leg. Well done. Now let's come up onto our elbow. So we're going to rest that top leg and straight leg. Elbow under the shoulder. Remember, let's realign ourselves. Don't sink. So the leg is going up and down. Up, down. Looking straight forward. Super, well done. And again, flex the foot. Relax your shoulders. Again, deep breaths. Lift. Good workout for those legs this morning. 4 more. And 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take it forward. So travelling forward and back. Try not to let it affect your upper body. How are we doing? Breathe. Good. Stretch it out. 4 more. Bigger. 4 and 3, 2. Last one. Super. Well done. Bring that leg in. We're going up onto our hand. So we're going into our star. Hand under the shoulders. Legs are bent. Have a little reminder. We go. Up. Are you ready? Shoulders down, and in, and again. Stretch, and in, again. Remember, you're using the muscles of the waist to lift you up. Stretch it up. Well done, nearly there. 2 more times. Last time. Hold it up this time. Lift the leg and again. Brilliant. Keep breathing. 4 more. Stretch this arm up to the ceiling. 2 more. Get ready to hold your leg up. Curl your leg in and curl. Keep your knee nice and high. Brilliant, well done. 4, squeeze those hamstrings. 2 more, last one. Stretch the leg away, stretch the arm away. And then we come back down into the mermaid on the other side. So bring your knees forward, keep your hips forward, arms out to the side. Sit nice and tall. Feel the stretch developing in your glutes. Arms out to the side and reach. Good. Take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now let's make these as big as possible. All the way over, stretching out through the arms. Lovely. Well done. Don't hold your breath. And again, well, it was really sunny this morning. And well, I don't know where the sun's gone. Hope it's nice where you are. 1 more time, and then you're going to hold it on the easy side. So hold it on that easy side. Don't sink into your shoulder. Reach it across, and then take it up, 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 onto the tight side. First of all, just allow the stretch to develop. Push your legs into the floor. Don't have your arm in front of you, remember. Have it directly up and over. And when you're ready, hold onto the wrist and just give yourself an extra special stretch. Reaching the arm over. Keep your legs heavy on the floor. Push the legs into the floor. Now slowly return. Take your hands onto the floor and turn to the back of the room. Leave your legs where they are. Keep turning. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Walk a bit further around if you can. Keep your head lifted. Good. And release. Well done. Let's come up into sitting. We're going to go into rowing. So we're going to sit. Grab hold of our oars. Bring them down as far as it's comfortable for you. Elbows up. Stay here. Then take your arms forward and bring your arms back behind you. then reach them up to your toes. So, bring your arms back, arms forward, take it back and stretch it up and over. Good, and again, keep going. Really using the abdominals like a brake on the way down. So here, think about switching them on. If you want to go further, you can. If you want to go less far, then that's absolutely fine too. As long as you are getting that lovely rowing around the shoulders. Head tucked into your knees, straighten your legs, and now rotate up and back. And again. Breathe. Stretch those arms up and over. Let's do 4 more. Stretch. Take the arms up and over. So you can go a little bit further each time. Arms come up and over. You've got 2 more to do. Good, well done. Last time. Coming forward. Make this your best one. Now reach over to your toes and just stay there. And stretch. Stay there and breathe. Let the stretch wave over you. Doesn't matter if you can't reach your toes, as long as you're feeling that stretch in the hamstrings and in the lower back. Slowly stack your spine, bone after bone. Come up into sitting. Drop those shoulders down. Take your arms out to the side. We're going to rotate towards me. Head lifted, and then bring your arms in twice. And then take yourself back to center. Drop your shoulders, other side. 1, 2, hands in twice. And then come back to center. First side. And lift. Keep your head lifted. Good, take it back. 1 more time to the other side. Head up. Good, back to center. Now let's row. So we go. Row. Stretch it up over. Take your arms over, roll up. Arms out to the side and rotate. And twice. Take it back. Arms forward and row. Stretch. Go over your toes. And then come roll back up. Arms out to the side. Rotate. And twice. Come back to center. Let's do it 1 more time on each side. So let's row. Down, up. Arms come up and over. Reach for your toes. Stay there for a second. Now stack your spine, bone after bone. Straighten up. Arms out to the side. Rotate. And 1. And 2. Back to center. Ready to row. And 1, 2. Lift, reach up and over. Hold it for a second on the stretch. Now roll up, bone after bone. Take your time, arms out to the side. And rotate. And 1, and 2. And back to center. Well done. And release. Super. Let's turn ourselves over into a box position. Hands under your shoulders and neck nice and long. Just before we finish, we're just going to do a little plank challenge. Just before we finish. So take one leg back into plank and then the other. Make sure you're in a good, strong, stable position. You're going to hold this for 2 breaths. And then you're going to turn to me on a side plank for 2 breaths. Remember your options. You can do them on your hands or your elbows, your knees or your feet, or a combination of any of those 4. Ready? So we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now turn to me. Keep it nice and smooth. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth, back to center. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, neck long. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now turn away, your level, on your knees or on your feet. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Back to center. We'll do it one more time. In through the nose. Keep that bottom down. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Turn to me. Lift. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Center. Last time. Breathe deep and wide. Neck long. One more time. Deep breath in. Breathe out and turn. Your level on your knees if you want to. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath in here. Breathe out. Let's come back to center for 2 last breaths. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And drop to your knees. Sit back into the legs. Tuck your head in. Take your arms up behind you. Give your fingers a wiggle. Circle through your wrists. Then make a tight fist. And open. Give everything a wiggle. Well done. Just before we finish, let's roll through the spine. So neck long, push the back up to the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone under. And then slowly take your spine into the opposite direction. Keep your shoulders down and lengthen the neck and look forward. Take a breath in. Bring your chin slowly in towards your chest and imagine your chin is pushing every bone individually so that we go back into that lovely cat stretch. Push through the back, get a gorgeous stretch. Now breathe in again. Take your coccyx and then your sacrum, lumbar, all the way through up to the top of the spine, and then look forward again. Lengthen, shoulders away from the ears. One more time. Inhale. Chin in. Take your time. Roll it through. Well done. Now slowly rock back onto the feet. Keep your head tucked in. Slowly as you can, start to roll yourself up, bone by bone. Take your time. Then let the arms float up overhead. Big stretch up. Place your feet firmly into the floor and then open up the chest. Stay there. Chest lifted up to the ceiling. And release. Well done. Take your legs nice and wide. Let's take 2 nice big breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, big breath in. Breathe out. Super. Well done. I hope you enjoyed this morning's session and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me. See you soon. Bye.